just not true, Mr. Chair, that adding a citizenship question to the census would not scare anyone. We know that folks in mixed status families where one is a citizen and one is not, where someone has legal status or someone does not have legal status, those families are much less likely to fill out the census because of their fear. And their fear is warranted because every day across the country, we are seeing folks rounded up on the streets, detained for sometimes hundreds of days, deported to not their country of origin. Some of these people who are US citizens themselves, many of them who have protective status, many of them who have green cards. I have visited with detainees in facilities in my district, and Mr. Frost is right. The American people are against this president's administration policy, this attack on our immigrant community at higher rates than they have ever been before. They believe that Democrats care about people, and that is what we are here to do. We're here to fight for every single person who lives in our country, to make sure they have fair representation, and to make sure that we are funding our states adequately. We're not here to try and rig elections so that more Republicans win.
And my colleague just said, we're not here to rig elections to make sure that Republicans win more elections. That's exactly what you guys are trying to do. You guys are trying to rig elections. You guys in the last administration let in between 10 to 15 million illegal aliens. I also want to point out that you guys keep referencing the Constitution. I got some Constitution for you. How about Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution? It requires that the federal government protect each state from invasion. That's something clearly you guys did not do while you had the presidency. And now that we have these millions of illegal aliens in this country, we're just simply asking that we put a question on the census, are you an American citizen? And of course you guys don't want to do that, because you know that if we do that and the American people find out exactly how many illegal aliens are in this country and voting, they're going to be as appalled as we see each and every day. And you guys don't want that. And they're not allowed to vote. And you guys try and block every single effort that we make in this House to stop illegal aliens from voting. You guys blocked the SAVE Act as well. That's exactly what this is. You guys are trying to rig elections, and we're trying to stop it. And we're not going to apologize for it.
So we just heard reference to the Supreme Court and its decision in Commerce versus New York that came out in 2019, as if that was conclusive on the matter. Well, if you're okay with that, then I will accept that, because what the Supreme Court said is you can ask a citizenship question. They said you can. It is constitutionally appropriate. What isn't appropriate is the way that the Commerce Department didn't adhere to the APA. That's what they said. Said you can ask the citizenship question, but you're going to have to deal with the APA, the Administrative Procedural Act. And if you do what you did then you got a problem, because they didn't really adhere to it. They didn't have a great reason. They didn't follow the rules. They didn't follow the timelines. But the majority opinion there said you can ask this question. So this bill is actually constitutional if you're accepting the rationale of the Supreme Court, and it's affirming in part and reversing in part, which is what happened in 2019.